The real
Yo, welcome back to the Real Series, where we bringing you some of the hottest new stuff out. We give you our reviews. We got our hidden gem section, we got our dirty slate segment. But yo, when we gonna start this off, right? We got a special guest in the house today. Special guest, yes, special.
Okay.
We got
I'll take
top
it.
flight. Top. We got
A-list.
Princess Bay. Princess Bay is in the house.
Not princess. You say it like somebody grandmother. They're
how
like
you say-
princess.
Oh, wow.
A-list.
Princess.
Princess.
Yes,
Excuse me, princess.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Talking like somebody granddaddy.
I apologize about that though. So what's up with you? What's up with you? So Princess, just give me your titles. What you know what I'm saying?
Director, actress, writer, producer, all the things. Creative overall. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and her finally got to work together on a project about was this 2 summers ago or last summer?
I think that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah. Damn, time flies.
Time flies.
Yeah,
That was
2
2 years
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, because the premiere was a year ago.
Yeah. It was the Battle of Saquon Jones. That's when we worked on together as actors.
I thought you were talking about
Body count, right?
Body
Yeah,
count.
body count.
Yeah.
Nah. We did a project.
Oh no, so that one was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah,
and then we
yeah.
did one that I acted in and she directed was Body Count.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually going to do another one, part 2, coming up soon though. But neither here or there though. You know what I'm saying? But you've been all right though, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Been all right. And Trini?
Good. Trying to find the next watch.
The next watch though.
That's all.
We're going to get into our watch. So once again, I'm going to introduce Benny Flames.
Trini, seen everything.
And we already got Princess right here.
Yes.
Princess.
All right.
Stop saying it like a granddad.
Princess.
Yeah, there you go.
Princess.
There you go.
Princess.
Oh,
princess.
I just say P Bay. I always call it P Bay.
All right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm
Just
like,
call
yo,
me
P Bay.
P. Everyone calls me P anyway.
P Bay, you know what I'm
It's all good. It's hard to pronounce, so just go with
Princess
P.
is hard to pronounce.
For you, obviously.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
how
told
we
you
do
he can't talk. I told you he can't talk.
Here we go, though. Here we go. All right.
But is she on some, like that girl, what's her name, Shakari? You should be like, no, it's not Shakari, it's Shakari.
As she should, because that's her name and people should say it correctly, period.
Nah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, though. My bad, P Bay. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. We're gonna get straight into our movie today. All right, you ready for this one?
Yes.
I hope you're ready for it. The movie that we did today, that we're reviewing, is Ex Door Neighbor. It's a Tubi original. Ex Door Neighbor. All right. Ex Door Neighbor is 2025. It's a Tubi original, like I said. Just to give you a plot. An engaged couple's perfect life unravels when one of their exes moves in next door, threatening their happiness with a hidden agenda. It's starring Chantel Riley, Tentish Burry, Kalku Adu Puku. Hope I said that right. My bad if I didn't, brother. Denisha Henry, and good cast. Good cast though.
Yeah, Cash was good.
Shout out to Chantel Riley, Jamaican Canadian.
How you know?
He did his research.
I did research on the film.
As we do, I can't front like I never did that before. After watch a movie, I probably, you know what I'm saying, IG him or something like that. Especially the Tubi one, sometimes like, oh, that she alright there. And I might, you know, but I know you probably don't do that though, right?
I don't.
You never.
No, I look people up.
everybody.
I look people up. Like if they did a really good job, I'm like, oh, who is this? Like, you know, let me
Yeah.
see what else they've done. you
Right.
know?
Yeah, I mean in that kind of way. Now I'm not trying
Nah,
to say in a
y'all
perv way.
sound
I
like
looked it
y'all
up
looking
for-
up for
I looked
other
it-
reasons.
I looked it up for all the wrong reasons.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's what's up though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Miss Chantel, you got a fan right here, you know what I'm saying?
I'm watching everything she do from now on.
Wow, is this a shooting of the shot?
No.
No, yeah, make sure you say no. All right, so we're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna get straight into it. Our review on the Ex Door Neighbor. So P is our guest today. P Bay, what is your take? What is your review?
Do I go first?
You gonna go first?
Wow,
you our
that's
guest.
crazy.
So let's do it again. What is your take on Ex Door Neighbor?
Okay, so I think the production quality was really good. The acting was good. They had a budget, clearly. So I like that. The plot
For those that don't know, when you said they had a budget, what does that mean?
Oh, well, I mean, we've all seen Tubi movies, right? And so this was what? What?
Yo, no, Tubi's popping. All right, wait.
Okay.
Before we go, we be going in this Tubi lane though, right? I gotta say, Tubi got some great movies on Tubi.
Yeah,
We can't stop.
I've been in a couple things that are on Tubi.
But we can't-
so it's
we
no
can't be-
shade to
yeah,
Tubi.
we can't shade
He
Tubi.
invented Tubi.
I didn't invent Tubi though, but I give my props to Tubi though, and I think real quick, just before I don't want to jump in anything, but I feel like the only thing that was outcasted on to give Tubi a bad name is what they put out on Instagram.
The beginning.
The beginning. It was the beginning.
At the time,
Really
it was still
and
some
truly,
good
it was the
stuff. There
beginning.
was some still good stuff on Tubi. I just think they showcased a lot of the negative stuff. Every movie not gonna be perfect.
Hollywood
Though.
Unlocked and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they
But it's a double-edged sword though, because also made people go watch it. Like, I want to go see the bad stuff.
But they posted
And that's
so
what
much.
happens.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what I'll say is this. What I meant when I said, like, oh, a lot of stuff, like a lot of the things that were, being pushed, like pandemic time, right? You're referring to, right? It was when it was like first starting out. And honestly, it was just a lot of independent filmmakers. Some people who may not necessarily have been filmmakers before, but they had an idea, which I respect, right? Like,
Absolutely.
we got an idea, let's just do it, which I respect 100%. So when I say they clearly had a budget, that's what I mean. So a lot of times you don't have much of a budget, right? So you gotta do what you need to do with what you can get. You're using your homeboy's crib, like you grabbing people off the street, like, hey, can you stand here for me real quick?
2 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? So what I mean is that they obviously had a budget for, for their locations. The hair and makeup was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? There's
hospital
sometimes
scenes.
stuff we see on TV where the hair and makeup is a little questionable. We're not going to say, any names, but don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We got to respect the legends.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I mean. So that's always good to see. I'm like, damn, how can we get some of that money? Because, honey, if we had that kind of budget, like we could.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
We could make it shake.
Oh man.
We could make it shake.
Nah,
To each his own, man. Yeah, it's gonna come.
But yeah, I mean, I do see a lot of stuff now on Tubi where they have like budgets. I'm like, oh, this is great. So with that said, the plot throughout the film, I felt there were points where honestly, I'm like, let me just keep watching it. Let me give it a chance, right? Because you know how when you're watching something and it just feels predictable?
Yes.
It's like, it feels like, okay, I've kind of seen this before, but let me hold on. Maybe there's going to be a twist. And there was a twist at the end.
sure.
I definitely was shocked by the twist. I was not
wasn't.
expecting that. I think it's difficult, like for me, I don't know about you guys, but like it's hard for me to watch something as like a civilian, right? It's very difficult for
turned me into that.
It's very difficult for me to just consume something like without
Watch it different, right?
So I'm watching it like as an actor, I'm watching it as a director, I'm watching it as a writer. So there's certain continuity things I'm seeing there. Like there was a part with the earring.
Yes.
And she
Shorty
found the earring in the office,
and then she had
the earring on later.
Yes.
You didn't peep that. See, you were so busy looking at
He's like,
you was paying attention to the
Michael
girlies.
Jackson pop.
You didn't peep that. So like, but like a regular person that wouldn't,
I
they
peeped that
probably
as well.
wouldn't even notice that.
Yes,
She had the earring on in the
Both of
scene
them,
right
the same-
after, both
the same
earrings.
right-
And I'm
both
like,
of them.
how'd she get her
Because I
earring
was looking,
back?
I'm like, is she wearing both
Dad, I
of
didn't
them?
peep that.
When she found it in the office?
I usually catch
Because the
that.
other girl found it in the office, and she had them on, and then she had them on right after.
You know what? I'll be watching movies in increments, so I think I probably stopped at that part.
And then probably
when I
wasn't
came
thinking
back-
about it.
Yeah, it probably took me about 3 or 4 days. I'd be so running
I
around.
was watching it like on the train, like while I'm cooking, like whatever. So it's difficult to kind of like watch without that hat, and I think sometimes it ruins it. Like sometimes it's like I can't just enjoy it because I'm thinking about like, oh, why did they do this and what happened here, and what happened there. But throughout the movie, I was getting pissed off. I got texture. I'm like, this is pissing me off only because. And I get it, it's TV, so it has to be. It's like it has to be sensationalized, right? But I really enjoy when something feels realistic. And for me, I'm like, there's no way a black woman's gonna be letting. Like she should have been got paws. Like she should have been got paws put on her. Like
At the party.
Yeah, the
and
part
it's just like, all right, come on. Like, there's absolutely no way that, like, a woman would have really just let this rock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after, you know, seeing the end with the twist, it's like, okay,
maybe that's
maybe
why
that
she let some shit
explains
slide
it.
a little
But
bit.
even so, it was just
no.
like, come on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, so when I was like, yo, it's pissed me off, because it's just like, all right, like, how unrealistic do we need to be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who's really gonna let all this rock? Like, Shorty was being way too bold.
He was dancing
and
with
he
her
was
at the
wilding too.
party.
Yeah, he was wilding too,
But
though.
honestly, dudes be wilding.
But now he was
But
ODing, though. There was, like, no respect at all.
It was no respect.
It was like
It was no
He
respect.
told her
Yeah.
dip.
Yeah, he was like, if you want to leave, leave. I'm like,
And you about to get married to her, though.
yeah. And I'm like, you still got a home to come to? Like, she still like.
And it's for no reason. Like, it was for nothing.
But I think he was making a lot of bank, though. That's why he was able to talk to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look
That
how
don't
fast
matter.
they placed the offer on the crib. Like,
Because he probably had that kind of mentality, like, I got the bread. You won't really leave me from where you came from? Like, I think that's the kind of mentality he was bringing
But that's
to
not
it.
what they were
which
showing.
is foul.
It was, yeah, which was.
Which is foul. I mean, his boy tried to pull him up.
At least one person did.
One person tried to, talk some sanity into him. But also, like, the hospital thing, it was like, it was clear that he was poisoned, right?
Yeah.
But then it was like not mentioned after. It was like, oh, you're just exhausted. I mean, but it made sense after, like, why?
Yeah.
But it's like, why didn't she put that on the girl? Like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, there were so many holes.
Yeah.
And I try to, like, give grace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
So I mean, the acting too, like, was like, it was all very believable.
Both the
you know,
females I like.
the women.
Yeah.
You like
We
that?
don't call women females. Sorry.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You don't? You don't?
Sorry.
You don't?
It's a lesson right here.
Don't call women females. It's
Women.
disrespectful.
Yes.
I swear I never knew that.
Okay, well, hey,
You learn something
you
new every
learn
day.
something new every. You didn't mean. You know what? I've been correcting so many people on this, and sometimes people genuinely don't mean anything
genuinely
by
didn't
it.
know that.
Sometimes men do it, and they are trying to be like, they're being disrespectful when they be like, yeah, these females, like,
Oh, I did not know that.
because, like, they're women. Like, we're women, right?
Yes.
So, like, a female, like, there could be a female cat, there's a female dog, there's a female insect. Why are you calling us just females? You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
we're human. We are of the human
Yes.
species. So female humans are called women.
That makes
you
sense.
got-
It actually makes sense. I feel like I want to cry a little bit.
Don't. Now you know. Now when you hear men say it, you could correct them.
That's true.
Just think about it. You hear anybody say males? Like, unless they're talking about, like, science. You know what I mean? Like, we're not just walking
They'll say the
around
men
saying,
did good. Like, the men did
yeah,
good.
the men
Yeah,
did good, but the females, they blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Thank
you for that.
Human beings.
I generally didn't.
I know.
Genuinely,
the women did good.
The women. Let's go. Sorry, I'm a little flustered.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do you like that.
The
but,
women, the women actors.
No, you could say the female actors, right?
I'm confused. Wait, hold on,
you could say
hold on.
the female actors,
Uh-huh.
right? Female actors, male
like
actors,
more of an
because
adjective
it's an
than
adjective,
right.
correct?
Okay,
But if you're just saying, okay, the
female
women,
swimmer, the female
Correct.
diver, not the females.
yes,
Got
exactly.
you. Got it.
Boom.
Got it.
And this is the real series, so you learn something every day. We just keep
If
it
you
real.
didn't know, now you know.
Now you know, though. All right, but then, so then, what about the guy?
What I was saying is the women were better acting than the guys. To me, than both the guys. To me,
Who's the other guy?
the
friend.
friend Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Paul
was cool.
No,
Yeah,
like,
he was
they
cool.
was
He
cool.
was-
Like,
they-
there was,
yeah,
there
they
was
was-
no
they was
moment that I
bad,
was
yeah.
like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
Like,
they
there
were
was no
bad.
like
It's
moment
just
where I
that
thought that the acting
The
was
women
bad.
were better.
But yeah, there was some moments where you're like, oh, okay, but yeah, the women, yeah.
They
I
killed
mean,
it.
especially the ex-wife.
Chantel.
ex-wife.
Chantel. Yeah.
She
like
looked so
she
familiar, like,
played her role where like she was pissing me off. You know,
yeah,
like
yeah, she did. She definitely did.
yeah.
There was a part in it too where when Shorty gets stabbed, And the thing, and
And then she
That
came
was-
to work the
that
next
was-
day.
Okay,
She gets stabbed
not
at-
only did she come to work the next day, she left that night. Like,
Yeah, she didn't go to the hospital or
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm like,
That's
when
what
she
got
came
to me,
in,
though.
like, you got poked up.
Yeah,
and you about to
right.
just walk off. Like, there was no
Yeah.
bandage,
Yeah,
no
nothing.
nothing. But, like, she also just left. Like, they just put her jacket on her. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
she don't need stitches. Like,
It's like she
is she getting this checked out? Like,
I feel like she should have been out for a while.
Yeah, she was good the next day, right?
The next day
good
she
the
came
next
home.
day.
You gotta go. Like,
which, you know, it could have been a little flesh wound, you know. But I just feel like, was 911 called? Like,
nothing.
is she... They just put her jacket on her and gave her some water.
And she didn't see who did it.
She didn't see
They
who
still
did
didn't
it.
say who did it.
No.
Because I was thinking when it was the ex-wife, because she's a little smaller frame, I was like, yeah, ain't no way.
No,
she
but it was the fiance.
But it was his fiance. Now that I look at it, she was much, taller.
But I was thinking that it was the ex at
Yeah,
first.
we all thinking that.
I was definitely thinking that it was the ex. So
Nah.
they did a good job with that. Like,
With the
keeping that
twist, though.
storyline
Yeah.
going where we thought that it was going to be the stereotypical, like, Lifetime kind of, like, situation. So they did a good job with, like,
Yes
letting
and
us
no.
believe that. Although
Yes
it
and
was
no.
still pissing me off. You know
so
what
what
I'm
was the
saying?
main thing that pissed you off? If you would say the main thing that pissed you off on this ex-door
A
neighbor?
lot. Okay, so one, it was a lot of, like, predictable
OD.
things. You know, it's like everything was like super predictable.
Which part was predictable? You think?
Like from the beginning, I knew that she was gonna try to get into the apartment.
Yeah, I knew that
next
too.
door.
I know it was.
You know, it was very
at the end.
clear.
Which one?
The ex.
The ex, the good
Right,
ex.
and
Yeah, from the time you see her speak to Nicolette or whatever. her
I
name
knew
is.
that the doorman
Yeah.
was like on it. And then it was also how ridiculous it was becoming. Like, him, like you said, like he was just being so disrespectful. Like the party, I'm like,
Yeah, the
all
party
right,
pissed
like
me
the
off.
party, I was punching the air the whole time, like, because I'm like, okay, and then nobody else sees anything wrong with this. Like they threw a whole party, and nobody was like, oh, did anyone
Where's
invite
the
the
wife,
fiance?
the fiance?
Like, you good?
But
over
she
there?
was moving mad sus, the ex-wife. So even doing that party planning right there, I know it's for the plot purpose though, but when she was moving sus, even if she knows there's a hidden agenda, or she
was brazen. Like
yeah,
she was
acting
brazen.
too much of a bad guy though. If you really want her, like this ain't the one. I don't think you'll go do all the extremes though. You know what I'm saying? You'll hide it just a little bit, but try and tell them behind their back like, yo, listen, there's something off about her. You know what I'm saying?
that's
It wasn't that. It was just, let me
exactly
first
I
try and
was
get
gonna
back
say.
with you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And not warn you about this.
But I wonder, do y'all be that naive? Like I wonder that, like, as men, or is it that you just like the attention? But like, are you really that naive when a woman is trying to like come on to you and you're just like, oh no, like we're just cool? Like was he walling by along with that, or is like, do you guys really feel like, oh, it's innocent? Like, are you blind to what's actually happening?
If that's my ex, they had history.
Yeah.
So he couldn't be. He was too
Dirty
blind for
Sleep.
somehow. Yeah, that they had history together. So I don't think he should have been too blind on that part.
I mean, she's caressing his face. I'm like,
Yeah,
At our
he
wedding-
had to know.
At our wedding, we did this, and at our
played the
wedding,
old
we
wedding
did
song.
what?
Oh my!
It was just too much.
It was
Calling
too
him
much.
Woody,
Woody
like
in front of her. She was doing too like.
She
She
in
was
my
doing the
lap.
absolute most from day one. And
Just
then
be
also, I
nice.
thought it was odd that the sister worked at the place where they had
Oh,
the
the
party.
party, yeah.
It was super
And it's like, so the sister works here, and yet the fiance didn't know that part was like,
But and even then, she saw her. She saw the sister before.
right. That's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like, how far was this bar? Because when she came in, and when the fiance came in, and she went and sat by the bar, dude started dancing with the ex. Like, where is this bar? Where's the bar? Yellow? Like,
There
can't
was
we
a
even
lot of
see?
plot
Nigga,
holes,
do
there was
you
a lot
know
of
that
plot
we
holes.
can see you?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's always what's so interesting to me, because like when you're, and I guess it's too late, right? Like by the time you're in the editing phase, it's like you've already, but I don't know, for me, like we've gone back and like, nah, this is crazy. We need to go and reshoot this scene.
Yeah.
Or we need to fix this, So I often wonder, like, okay, at any point, did anyone say like, oh, well, what about this?
Yeah.
Or was it too far gone and you're like, no one's gonna notice? And are we only noticing because we're filmmakers? You know what I mean?
So as script writers, for both of y'all, a question for both of you. When you're writing the script, like, don't you see this coming?
Yeah. I mean,
So how can it get to?
We're not trying to put the blatant stuff, you know what I'm saying, how they do that, like, you know, the sister working there, you know what I'm saying, the coincidence. We're not going to put that in the script right away, you know what I'm saying? Just like, that's just too obvious, you know what I'm saying? It's not real. So that's corrected from day one with the script, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not too sure if it was in the original script or they trying to say, you know, let's just do this to put more depth to it, or they say, you know what, this is going on Tubi, so let's just, you know, I don't know. I hope they didn't think like that, but I'm not too sure why they did that. Usually in scripts, we you know, we do it like that. And then even if it was in the script like that, the director, you know what I'm saying, whoever's directing it could also be like, you know what?
Wait a minute, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Let's change this.
Yeah, let's change this though. So I'm not too sure. So that's too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the writer was also the director here.
Right.
I'm not too sure. I would look that up in the meantime though. But I'm not too sure though. But yeah. So Trini, let's get your take. If we didn't get your take, what's your take on Next Door Neighbor?
Well, everything Princess said, off rip. I just think that no fiance is gonna just let a lot of that shit slide. That was sliding. Especially the party. The party. The party was like, it was OD. Like, you just did dance. First of all, you have a whole party for your ex. Don't invite the fiance. She comes, and then you do the thing where everybody, this is such and such, and make her feel all weird and stuff like that. And that's not right. And then I tell you, as your fiance, like, yo, we gotta go. You telling me, oh, I gotta leave? Nah, I feel like a lot of that wasn't gonna rock. It was kind of predictable. Like, I knew it was the ex, not the ex. I knew it was the fiance behind the killings.
How early did you know?
I knew when he got poisoned at the hospital.
You mean at work?
Oh, yes, at work. When the friend confronted him, yes.
Oh.
I knew then.
See, I still thought it was Shorty, but I'm like, why would she do that?
No, because when he got poisoned at work, they went to the hospital, and then the doctor was talking to the
fiance, and they found the...
But when he was talking to the ex, she was out there crying, bawling, right? So I'm like, that's not manipulation because there's nobody there for her to manipulate. So she was genuinely crying to find out that he was poisoned.
Now, a real psychopath would have kept it going, though.
Right, but for people to see.
But even for the doctor, like, because think about it, if you did it, and then you become a suspect, they're going to go to the doctor and be like, oh, what was her demeanor when you were telling her, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe I'm just thinking of a criminal.
I don't know. I didn't think about it like that.
Everybody in the tears.
I just figured that the path that she was going on, she would have either hid or try not to show her face or something like that. Or she would have went the extreme to make it known that she did it. And she didn't. And that's when I knew, I'm like, this is her that did all this. And so come, it was her. And then the switch up, I didn't really like the switch up. I didn't like the plot twist. I did not like, first of all, the overview of the movie, if you read the description, it doesn't even match the plot, right? Not saying the movie is bad.
It kind of does.
I don't think it was bad.
Let's see it again.
It matches, I think, what they wanted to do.
An engaged couple's perfect life unravels when one of their exes moves in next door, which happened, threaten their happiness with a hidden agenda.
Threaten their happiness with a hidden agenda. But it was their
Because he was happy.
It was her that had the hidden agenda. The
Yeah,
fiance,
but they
right?
can't put that in the
So I don't like
in the
that.
log line.
Now
you know what I mean?
You're not twisting it. You're just blatantly lying to twist it. That's a difference.
No, I don't think so.
For
because
me.
I don't know. I think the log line is giving you what you're going to see.
So majority of the movie was this though, right? Majority of it.
But you know, the first day she came and she was downstairs. Well, obviously I knew she was moving in the minute she spoke to the general manager of the building, right? We knew that because they didn't show nothing. They just showed clip. So when she first saw him, the first thing she could have said, "Yo, your wifey's a fraud." So you go through all this unnecessary nonsense just to prove that the wife want insurance money. Like, if you really love this dude, you could have told him, like, straight up, like, this is what's going on. I felt like they tried to lead us astray so much. Even with the doorman. Like, they try to make him this creepy. What's the dude name with the bees? A Candyman.
Yeah, it was giving Candyman
right?
for sure.
Kind of vibe. You're trying to make us look this way so much that you got lost in.
And that was,
So
that
you're
was
saying
the,
a lot
the
of
trap.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of the plot twisting they was reaching.
OD.
There was OD reaching.
To me.
I could see that. I could see it. Some of it was a reach.
Again, the acting was good. The filming, the videography, the cinematography, everything was good. I felt like, especially Chantel Riley.
Oh Lord.
But it was.
But I just felt like how y'all made us get here was a little far-fetched.
It was a little far-fetched, a little reach.
A little reach.
But was it enjoyable to watch though? Real quick, both of you. Was it enjoyable to watch?
I mean,
Was it
if you know what's gonna happen, is it enjoyable?
But you was watching it.
It was predictable.
There's some movies that you just can't finish. You just turn off.
It's like watching a train wreck.
You can't.
Oh.
Nah.
But not this. I'm just saying, like, when you watch a train wreck, you're like, yo, I can't stop watching. But this was good. It was good.
It's just the plot.
It's just that what y'all was trying to give me is like, y'all gave it to me. I don't know how to say it. The way y'all gave it to me was wrong.
They just do it in your face pause. It's just, I don't. They just do it. It was just. They was trying to throw it in you, and just the plot. I already paused that. The plot twist and all that stuff. It's just like I'm trying too hard to give you a plot twist.
Yeah, I'm trying way too hard to give you a plot twist.
It wasn't subtle.
It was not
subtle. It was
yes.
enjoyable for you just to watch it.
But it was cool.
Nah, like I feel like if I had to watch it for the purpose of this. No, I'm just. Why would you ask me that? This is a setup. This is not right. Why would you ask me that?
So
I feel like I gotta censor myself.
Why?
No.
The world is yours.
So I'm the type of person once I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna turn it off. However, if someone either tells me something is good, then I'm gonna see it through.
So
here's the follow-up question. If Benny tell you to watch another movie, would you watch it?
I mean,
no, even though a better question for this one, right? If it wasn't for the sake of the podcast and it was just you just stumble across it, would you continue watching?
No.
So you would have turned it off. Mm-hmm. At what point?
The party.
The party is
or the fact because of how she was acting.
It just started becoming too unrealistic.
Yes.
So then it no longer had my attention. So I got ADHD. So something really has to captivate me in order for me to stay in it. Artrice told me to watch it's a movie and it won a lot of awards about the trans. It's like a movie about a trans man. A trans woman, who was is a drug lord who turned into a trans woman. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. I don't want the community to come for me. I don't want the community to come right and correct me. But it's a drug lord.
Wait, hold on. A trans man is a woman.
It was a
woman that wants a man.
Cis man. I mean, cis is right.
What's
right?
a cis?
Cis
Wait.
man.
What's a cis?
Cisgender.
What's cisgender?
Meaning y'all.
I'm a cis.
Wait. A trans man is a woman that becomes a man, right?
Correct. So
and
this
then
is
a trans woman will be a man that became a woman.
Correct.
All right, go ahead.
So it's a cis man, drug dealer, who turns trans. Who becomes trans? Trans woman, and it's a musical. And it won mad awards. It won mad awards. Selena Gomez is in it. Zoe Saldana.
What?
And so everybody's like, this is so good. This is so good. So I watched the entire movie in pieces, and the entire time I felt like how I felt watching this. But I'm like, yo, it's racking up award nominations left and right. And the entire time I was mad, and I kept thinking like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. And then I got to the end, and I could not get my 2 hours back, and I was very upset because I was like, why? So all that to say that if something seems too unrealistic, it's no longer going to captivate me, and it's no longer entertaining, right? Like it's getting me upset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's why, it didn't pay off. And then the very end, that last scene with the sister, I'm like, okay, are we going to see something here?
I knew they were gonna do the
because I'm like,
twitch.
I knew we had to go back to the sister, but I'm like, okay, but what's happening?
I knew they were
She's
gonna
still alive, and what?
I thought they were gonna do the eye pop. You know but they did the twitch of the finger, and I knew they were gonna do that. I knew it.
So I looked up.
It's just too predictable.
I looked up the writer, right? And yeah, it's kind of, I know the writer. The writer is a pretty dope writer. So the writer is
Benny Flames?
No, stop it. Benny Flames is a dope writer though.
I just asked him.
He a dope writer. He do plot twisters. Brianna Cole. You know, shout out to Brianna Cole.
Shout out Brianna Cole.
Yeah, shout out to her. I didn't know she, you know what I'm saying? It's a young black woman, out in the woman. Yes. And
female writer.
Correct. All right.
You know,
good. And she wrote a lot. And actually, there's a movie that I love, and I told you about it that she did. Remember that movie I told you about called Marriage Pass? She wrote that.
Okay.
Marriage Pass was fire. And she did Sugar Mama. Did you?
Sugar Mama. That sounds familiar. But it's not always the writer, right?
Yeah, it's not always the writer though. But
the director gets a script, and then you do.
Yeah, I didn't even know she wrote this. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know she
it's
wrote
not
this
always
one.
on the writer.
But yeah, I saw Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama was good. The director too. That's my boy too. He directed that one. The Marriage Pass, Played and Betrayed. I believe I saw that. But there's a lot of stuff she did. Toxic Harmony, Lace. You know what I'm saying? So
she doing her thing. She got films under her belt. That's what's up.
Nah, she do got films. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Brianna Cole. Sorry that I cut you off though. You want to wrap up with that one?
It was just predictable. I knew who the killer was. I just felt like it could have been prevented. They made it seem like a love triangle, but then it wasn't that. It was a warning. Like she came to warn him. But if you're trying to warn him, why are you trying all this other?
Yeah. And then on top of all of that, it's like I didn't. There's always stakes, right? And if the stakes are like established, then it drives the actions, right?
Right.
And even with the twist, I didn't see what he did so bad that you were going to now like kill him.
Do all that.
You know what I mean? Like I could understand like, okay, get back at him, get some type of revenge, maybe frame him, but like to kill him?
To kill
nothing. Because the brother took a plea?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a stretch.
Like, you know what I mean? It was just like that. You did all of this to threaten your livelihood to kill him just for that?
You know what's so crazy too? And then that was her brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she never saw him like while he was doing it, never trying to say, listen, you know, my brother's innocent. Like never met him. You know, so while his whole case was going, never introduced herself to the lawyer and all that. She never did that.
No, because I guess this was a part of the plot the entire time was to get at him, to get back at him. But
that was his lawyer though, right?
That was whose lawyer?
Yeah, but a long time ago.
A long time ago. But
Yeah.
if my sister or my brother was on trial, whatever like that, I'm going to the hearings. I'm going to all this other stuff.
Right.
You gonna see me? You know,
Right.
so she wasn't nowhere around.
So he had no idea that was his.
That's
sister.
part of the force.
And real quick too. Why did the ex-wife went to go see him in jail?
Yes.
Because she wanted to prove. She wanted to ask him.
Oh, about if that was his sister.
Yeah, so she was like,
that.
you know, I don't know if she knew it was his sister, but I guess she was
Knew
thinking
that he
something.
know
So
him.
she was like, do
Yeah.
you know her? But my thing too is like, why would the brother be
Even
like,
say that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's my sister. I mean, I'm sure he didn't know. I'm assuming he didn't know that they were plotting. So maybe he just innocently was like, yeah, that's my sister. That's why you don't be talking to people you don't know. That's why your mother always tell you, like, don't talk to strangers.
I mean, even if that was, you know, now she's in his good graces, I'm like, listen, trying to get my brother out. You know what I'm saying? I know he got the pull to even do it. He took a plea deal, whatever like that, but I know he could go back
He
in there.
went from life to what?
And the
what
thing
you
is,
do?
killing him is still not going to get your brother out. So
Right.
it was like, what's the
And
purpose
it's
of
probably
doing
gonna
all
get you.
that?
It's gonna get you in there.
Now y'all both in there looking dumb.
Like, yeah, that's what it was just like.
Yeah, it was
this
kinda
needs to
far-fetched.
make sense. You know what I mean? The stakes were not
And
like.
she's like, "Oh, that's her and her sisters from Portfolio Orphanage," and da, da, da. And she's like, "Yeah, bow bow." Shot both of them. I'm like, okay.
So she shot. So look, she shot her too, and then Shorty popped back up with no wound. Did you notice that? Right? She did the
Yeah.
Soldier Boy pow 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 pow. Right?
Oh, yeah.
shot the nigga.
Wait.
I'm about to play a clip of P's
You
Soldier
know
Boy
what?
though. Yeah.
That's what he said. Bow, bow, shot the nigga.
But wait, did you notice that she shot both of them, right?
Yeah.
And then you seen when Shorty popped back out, there was no
Nothing.
wound.
Nothing, no
She,
blood.
no, nothing. So
Maybe
I'm
she
like,
missed. And she had a fake it.
possibly, maybe.
Could
maybe.
be.
Give him that. Give him that.
I'll give him that though. But I didn't see no bullet holes in the wall though.
Nothing.
Nothing, right?
There was no sign of that shot that went off.
Yeah, she just got up. And he was OD with that shot wound too. He was and they
I mean,
struggling.
he stayed in it the whole time.
Yeah, they were struggling. He watched them struggle. He was just like, I could get a little bit of strength just to, you know what I'm saying? Grab the gun right there. He was just like,
Give me something.
pass out. They woke right back up. He's like, yo.
Yeah, they woke up.
Like, I can't though, man. I'm gonna get my take. Gonna be real quick because everything you said basically tied in what I was saying. Like I said, it was shot beautiful. I like the way they shot it.
Yeah.
Had no complaints about the angles, location, everything looked. That part looked realistic
Yeah.
though. But like you said before, the reaching, the plot twist and everything. But overall, I feel like it was, it was good for a Tubi original. Props out for the writer, the director, everything on that too. You know what I'm saying? Solid movie. Just without the reaching and all that stuff too. There was another part in there too that I just want to bring up one more part to. Is after he got home from the hospital, and he had called Tamara and said, "I can't talk." He put his phone down. Shorty came, took the phone, right? Went out there, whatever, blocked his number, had the phone for a minute, but he never looked for his phone at all. And when she came back, you remember she slid it underneath the folder, and then all of a sudden now, when she walking out, he looking for his phone again. It was just weird, but he didn't have it for like 2 hours. It was just, it was that was another part. I just was like, the phone part got to me just a little bit.
Now that could have been like, you know how sometimes you shooting, if you don't have somebody there to like pay attention, I could see how something like that could have slipped through the cracks, and it's small enough where you're like, all right, we could, finagle this, because I don't think I noticed that.
No, when she went to the bathroom and she took the last call. But then she walked right back out. She walked right back out with the phone.
Yeah, it wasn't right back out. I think they did. I think it was like daylight outside, and then now it's nighttime. Cause when he got back home, see, I noticed that part. It was like a little light outside. So when they took the phone, went outside, came back, it's dark now. You know what I'm saying? And then she kind of like slipped it like in front of him. But for some reason, the phone got over here. When he looked for it, he was like, oh, here it goes. And even though he flipped it in front of him, though, it was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I probably looking too hard, though, but it just was like, why you didn't check your phone the whole time? And then she blocked it. Did he unblock it?
He called her.
He called her, right?
He called
her. It was going to voice, but he called her.
She called him.
And it did go to voicemail, but then he
and
called
she said,
her.
"Oh, don't."
So he must have seen it and unblocked her.
No, not necessarily.
If you block somebody, you can't call.
You can't call him.
Oh,
Man.
see, I don't be.
Yeah.
You don't block
people.
nobody.
Only if it's like I'll block like telemarketers and like stuff like that. But real people, I like the satisfaction of seeing they're still trying to contact me, and then like the empowerment of
so
actually
she still got a
ignoring
little
them.
bit toxic in her. Toxicity is still in PB.
That's toxic?
That's
toxic. That's
How?
That's maniacal.
This I want the satisfaction of seeing them call
no.
my
I want to
phone
watch
and
you
that,
suffer.
No. It's about my own strength, right? Like, because if you block someone, it's very easy to, like, because it's out of sight, out of mind. But it requires self-restraint sometimes to be able to see the person's trying to contact you and then still not
the
respond.
live block.
So it's like, it's part of it is like fortitude, but also the satisfaction. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it honest.
It's cool. Yeah, you still a little toxic. It's cool.
I don't think that's
just a little bit. It's alright. So out there, we're gonna give our score. We're gonna give our score real quick on Ex Door Neighbor. All right. All right. We'll go. This time we'll go Trini first. What's your score on Ex Door Neighbor?
I feel like, oh man,
Oh, come on, man.
it was shot well. Acting was well. I felt like it had two different plots. If they had went either or, it would have been great. They could have just kept it the love triangle and she killed her or something like that. I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
Okay, 6.5 for Ex Door Neighbor. 6.5. What about you?
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.
A 6 or 6.5?
6. 6.
All right, give it a 6. And what brought it down real quick to a 6? Just to
all the things I mentioned, you know, like the stakes not being high enough. I think it's easy sometimes to fall into those traps of like, oh, we need to make this like salacious. We need to, so you kind of venture too deep into that direction that we no longer have a like concise like story. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah. That's what's up. So I'm gonna go a little different. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
We know.
You know?
Yeah, we know.
How you know? How you know?
Because you made Tubi.
I made Tubi. But 7.5 it's just, it was the reach. I think, like I said, the shot well, the acting well, that's gonna get a lot for me. Just that I was genuinely into it. I was entertained with it. It's just that it did get me mad with the twist and the way they was acting. Where like this is your fiance and your ex. You should know better not to. You know what I'm saying? So just that little part right there. Because if it wasn't for those, it would have got like a 9.5 from me, almost a 10. If it wasn't from that part though. So 7.5. You know what I'm saying? It's still pretty good though. Right? Damn. That's 6.6. Yeah, so that's
above average.
That's above average, right?
Yeah, that's above
All right,
average.
so you know the real verdict for
Yeah.
Ex Door Neighbor,
Not
6.6. All right, that's what's up, Ex Door Neighbor. Shout out to them, man. Pretty good movie. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say that, like, it's hard to make a film.
It
like,
is.
it's really hard to see it through. This is a feature-length film. I'm sure they put in tons of work into it. So I definitely have to give them the credit, like
16, 17-hour days.
for really making that happen. And then to get the distribution, right? Like, none of that is easy. So
not.
definitely
No, shout out
want
to
to give
them.
them their props and their flowers for that.
Shout out
You
to
know,
all
we're
them
here
independent
being
movies.
like critics. So that's a tough position to be in because it's like, you know, we don't want to put anyone down. So it's like we have to give them, you know, their credit and their flowers for making this like, you know, put together like
keep
film.
keep making movies, man. Keep making
going,
movies,
for
though.
sure.
And you know what I'm saying? And Brianna, man, she's my favorite writer on there because that Marriage Pass was That's one of my favorite movies on Tubi, man. Check that out, man. I wish you was doing
look at that one. We'll look at that one. You should have had us do that
And the
one.
hidden gem of the day is
Wait, what? Marriage Pass?
Marriage Pass.
Nah.
Go check it out.
Nah, go check it out. The Marriage Pass, definitely check that out, man. Shout out to Brianna Cole and everybody like that. But that was definitely Ex Door Neighbor, fire. You know what I'm saying? But it's 6.6 on the real verdict. All right. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move right along to Trini's hidden gem, where he's gonna give you a hidden gem, something that probably was overlooked, you haven't seen, that you should go watch though. So Trini, give us today's hidden gem.
So the hidden gem of the day. So I've been watching a lot of like comedy and stuff lately, and Deion Cole is like my favorite comedian right now.
All right.
Like he's super funny. So he has a show called Average Joe.
Oh my gosh, I auditioned for that.
For real?
Yes, to be the wife.
For real?
Yeah.
And they didn't get you? Oh nah. So we can't do it.
But then when I saw who got cast, she's an OG. I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
You know how sometimes you do audition and you be mad. I was like, oh, all right.
I lost to her.
I ain't have a chance.
Yeah.
I ain't have a chance at all. Like
That's crazy. That's funny. Then it's meant to be. So Average Joe is a overview. A plumber discovers that his recently deceased father lived a secret life and stole millions of dollars. And it's just, people is looking for him. He got to try to find his money as well. He don't know where it is. Him and his friends are just going through life like regular people. And he's just an average Joe dealing with mobsters and gangsters and stuff like that. It's on Netflix and Amazon Prime. I don't know if it came off of Amazon Prime, but it's super fire. Came out in 2023. It's a series. A lot of people are still looking for season 2. Check it out. Super dope.
All right. I appreciate you. That was Trini's hidden gem. All right, we're gonna go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Next week we'll give you our thoughts on that.
The real MC.